I'm really trying to figure out how Bill Cosby is literally still being able to access or put his thoughts out about anything while in prison. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Welcome to the Kingeries video. I'm giving y'all hood boy aesthetic. Yes, what is going on? We have got a couple things to talk about. It's almost the end of the week. It is Thursday. It's time for a Kingeries video. And we got a couple things to talk about, girl. I'm really still confused on how Bill Cosby is out here giving any type of awards while in prison, and to a person like Boosie. Like, make it make sense for me. Girl, I'm so confusion. But I hope y'all are enjoying y'all Thursday. I hope y'all have had a chill week, girl. I've had a pretty chill week. I feel chill. I feel like I'm going to necessarily, I'm going to take a break this weekend. I'm going to need a break after all the stuff I've been doing this week. But I'm not taking a break because the Keyshia Cole and Ashanti Verzuz is coming on the 12th, which is when? I think Saturday. Oh, that's going to be the tea. I wonder where they filming it at. Okay. All right, but we got to talk about that. We got to talk about everything with that. Also, this whole situation with Twista and Gabourey Sibide. Girl, y'all just cannot leave. Y'all just want. I refuse to let dark-skinned, fat black women live. It's just not making sense for me. So much to talk about. Other things as well. But before we get into any of this, let's go ahead and get into our mental check-in. So my mental is doing great. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to me on Patreon. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have really supported me this week. We have 250 patrons on Patreon. So far, so good. I am working on content for Patreon, and I'm like, okay, girl, this is actually fun because I'm able to create a space and create content that would not go on YouTube, and more direct access and direct connection to folks who want to support, who want to fund this type of content. So that's what's going on Patreon. I really appreciate those who subscribe. Thank y'all so much for all of that. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. And girl, tell us what type of content you would like to see on Patreon. But like I said, I'm feeling really good in my spirit. I got on my little merch and all that other stuff. Merch is on kingeries.com/shop. You know, I love it. I was like, girl, I got whole pullovers. Somebody had to remind me, said, Justin, you have pullovers and hoodies and what's going on? So I said, girl, let me get me some stuff. Plus, it makes it easy for me getting in front of the camera because I ain't got to figure out what I wear. I was like, damn, I wore this 2 weeks ago. Because I ain't got no whole wardrobe of clothes that I wear once and I don't wear again. Ain't nobody out here sponsoring me like this. These clothes y'all see, y'all gonna see it again and again and again. Okay, until I lose weight or until I gain weight and can't wear it, or it's just out of style. So period. So with that being said, my mental is doing good. I hope y'all are doing well as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. The tea for today is that I am so excited about this Verzuz battle. I am, we have been getting some really good Verzuz battles. The one with Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy was good. Brandy and Monica was just everything. The one with Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight was good. So we're about to get another second one with Ashanti and Keyshia Cole, who had hits that stuck like grits. I am so excited about it. I grew up listening to Ashanti. Definitely grew up listening. Was grown by the time that Keyshia Cole started putting out content. I had graduated high school, but two women who owned R&B, who deserve their flowers, all of those things. Cannot wait to relive those moments. I think this is really good. I'm noticing that Verzuz is really figuring out how to not only make it for everybody, for us to enjoy it in the privacy and the comfort of our home away from COVID, but how are these artists able to make money off of this and be relevant? And it's working. They're selling merch over there. They have beefed it up. They selling merch for both of them. Now I ain't here for Ashanti going to different countries and taking photo shoots and stuff in the middle of a pandemic. But they got a lot of stuff that they're offering, and I think Verzuz is good for them. It's good for the culture. It's good for them, for folks who've never listened to their music, to listen to it. Folks who forgot that they had hits. The impressions of this is around the world, and I really feel like that they have really done a good thing, and they have really fixed this. It's just funny how all this just started a couple of months ago. Wow, come on, blackness, we love to see it. But who y'all rooting for? A lot of folks been talking and saying that that was one tweet I saw where they said Keyshia Cole was gonna wash. Well, no, they were saying Ashanti is gonna wash Keyshia Cole, and I'm just just because Keyshia Cole doesn't have those Billboard #1 hits as many as Ashanti. I don't know how many she got or whatever, but I know Ashanti got a lot of like Billboard #1 hits. But she got other hits that's not on her name too. Hey J-Lo. But the fact Keyshia Cole stuff is standing the test of time. Like Keyshia Cole, like her first 2 albums, girl, you talking about R&B, like sis was out here singing and out here like, girl, say what you want about her selling fish plates and all that other stuff, but Keyshia Cole, well, she has me blocked on Twitter, but Keyshia Cole first 2 albums, baby, the songs, the pen, the everything, like sis was singing, Keyshia Cole was the moment. So do not disrespect. I think folks need to understand that mainstream success is anti-black. Like mainstream success is anti-black. Just because she ain't have #1 hits, does not mean that like it wasn't cultural impact. Like they did the same thing with Brandon and Monica. Like Brandon's music still the test of time. Like period. Like Brandon's Never Say Never album. Like Sitting Up in My Room. Like all of that. Like girl. Like the standards starting to jump out. Hey Brandy, yeah, Brandy, hey, yeah, what are you doing? Brandy, I don't even know. Hey, what you? I'm gonna listen to that. And you make me happy, baby. I just love black. I love black women. I love y'all so much. I just love black women. I love black R&B. I love it. But R&B is supposed to be black anyway. Rhythm and blues, girl. I'm hyped. Let me calm down. Yeah. But I'm so excited about the Verzuz Battle. I'm so excited about the Verzuz Battle. What else is going on, girl? Let me calm my spirit down. Go to the next. What else is going on? Girl, speaking of R&B, speaking of Keyshia Cole, red hair and all that, my homegirl, my fave, KMichelle from my city, got into some mess. Like, she got into some mess on Twitter, I think was it today or yesterday, and she was, but it seems like trying to defend R. Kelly. Like, and I'm like, Kay, why? Like, KMichelle, she was on, like, I just, like, this is career suicide. Like, she tweeted this, I swear if Rob was here, so many of my musical questions will be answered. If you have a mentor, you need to learn as much musically as possible. I took so days of learning for granted, never knowing this would happen to him. No one will ever understand how heavy it is watching a person who saved your life be crucified in front of the world for their sickness. Girl, like, okay, like my brain was about to blow out, like, and I like KMichelle. Matter of fact, because y'all know how I get when I scoot up. I gotta scoot up and put one foot down because I got to be grounded and I gotta keep one foot of her in case I say, KMichelle, like I ain't gonna hit no black woman though. I'm not hitting no black woman. I'm not hitting no woman, period. But I wanted to hit them with the truth. KMichelle, let me fix my hat. Let me fix my hair. KMichelle, R. Kelly is an abuser. He hurt black women. He hurt black teenagers for years and did not stop. Was in court defending himself about it and continued to do things to black girls. So you're not learning this and that doesn't eclipse and, oh girl, this was more important. You will be okay. These black girls will not be okay. Some of these black girls will never recover from this, and if they do cover it, they will always be in recovery from it. And for you to just get out here and say this when you could have just kept this in a group chat with some of your friends and stuff, is extremely harmful. Like, I wonder sometimes who you celebrities be in community with, because there are some things that I know, like, I'm not sure about, that even if I say it in a group chat, my friend's gonna say, oh girl, I don't know about that one. So I'm just like, who is holding y'all accountable? Like, who is holding y'all? Because for us, we can't make those type of mistakes that y'all be making and saying stuff like that. We'll lose our jobs, we'll lose our livelihood. Like, KMichelle, you can just downsize and do a couple of other things and still be able to survive off the money that you already supposedly have. But it's like, KMichelle, what is it worth for you to come out here and say this stuff? Like, this man hurt folks. And you to feel like that you have been devastated and hurt, because like it's not clicking to me. And they ate her up like girl, he was a whole pedophile. Like, he was out here raping kids, like children. Like, what? Now, like somebody said, considering he doesn't think he's sick, his sexual violence against black women continue for years. This goes beyond the sickness. He paid off or threatened victims and their families. What part of this sickness is that? And she responded and said, most people don't think there are sick, alcoholics, drug addicts, and didn't know until it's too late. I don't even like this. Then she responded and said, no regrets, I say what I say, ain't my fault people didn't pay attention in elementary school and can't comprehend that I'm not defending anyone. I'm talking about my story, my life. No soul alive will take my God-given rights. Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, that's all I got. Like, just shut up. Just shut up. Nobody's taking your rights around. It's just saying, hey, like, this ain't it. Like, this is not the time for you to be coming out here talking about, like, trying to give some type of humanity to someone who has taken humanity from folks, from black girls. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to, like, nobody's interested. It took this long for him to even get any type of accountability. For these victims to get any type of acknowledgement that he did wrong. And you are trying to get out here and say, well, this and that. And there was so much blame for those girls. The folks were blaming the parents. Like, I never forget, like, when the documentary came out, folks were blaming the parents and saying all these things instead of blaming the abuser. Like, I didn't get this. And KMichelle, you don't have, like that, you don't have no social capital. You don't have no celebrity capital. Love and Hip Hop is gone. You don't have it. You can't do no gigs. You can't do anything right now. And you gonna take what little left you have to defend somebody who is out here destroying black women. You have got to be kidding me, sis. You have got to be kidding me. So, KMichelle, I banish you to what's the place where they on Yu-Gi-Oh? To the Shadow Realm. Because that's where the hell your ass needs to be at with them ghouls and goblins. Because this ain't making no sense for me. So I hope KMichelle finds some peace. But bye. Speaking of peace, I'm really confused of how people are risking themselves being in a club, risking themselves and being exposed to COVID to listen to Trey Songz sing live. So I'm like, girl, what is this, honey? So this Ohio nightclub was shut down for violations for having 500 people attend a concert for Trey Songz. Let me read. A nightclub in Columbus, Ohio was cited for violating COVID health orders after an estimated 500 people attended an indoor concert by R&B singer Trey Songz on Saturday night, according to NBC News. The club, ironically called Aftermath, received a citation for improper conduct and disorderly activities after patrons were seen sharing alcoholic beverages and making no effort to maintain social distancing, the Ohio investigative unit told the news outlet. Additionally, the venue had no physical barriers in place to promote social distancing, and most employees and patrons were not wearing masks. All for a live concert of Trey Songz, who doesn't even sing live. Not known for his vocals, just known for that. In the middle of a panorama, make it make sense for me and for your lungs, because I'm guaranteed they're being chopped off. And let me go ahead and drag Trey Songz while we at it, because Trey Songz he has a OnlyFans. And on this OnlyFans, Trey Songz is like screenshotting pictures online and posting. Like, there is no, you pay, I don't know how much, you probably charging like $20, $30 for pictures that are already online. He's not showing no peen. He's not showing no, he ain't, even talk, like, you celebrities are out here benefiting off the backs of actual real sex workers. And these sex workers can't get online and charge no $30 for what y'all out here charging. Like, when I tell you I'm so pissed off, like, Trey Songz ain't the only one. There's been some other male celebrities. There's been male celebrities really been showing out with this OnlyFans stuff, like literally just showing, like, girl, I mean, and you pay what you want to pay, if you want to pay, but it's just like, y'all out here taking money away from other folks who are actually out here doing real sex work. Like, I don't even know if you can say that, but posting pictures online and trying for $30, like pictures that are already, that's not sex work. That's not sex work. And y'all taking money from folks who want to see this stuff, and y'all already have money. Like Trey Songz, like, girl, I'm guaranteed if you had slapped your peen on the bathroom sink, I guarantee you folks will be out here paying to see that. Like, it ain't making sense for me. I really can't stand this man at all. Moving on. Other men I can't stand, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Cosby from his See You in Prison. Bill Cosby got online. I don't know how he got access to be online, because considering he is serving a sentence for some stuff. Bill Cosby got on social media, on Twitter, and gave a shout out to Boosie. He said this: on this day of December 2020, I will pay homage to those who have supported me and my family simply by saying thank you. The first person to be recognized on Thank You Thursday is rapper Boosie Official. Thank you for your support, and I'm praying for you to have a speedy recovery and your mobility to be restored. Again, thank you very much. Thank you. Next, not sure why Bill Cosby is thanking Boosie. Like, I'm not like, why is his Twitter account? Somebody suspend his Twitter account. So Bill Cosby getting his ass ate up for that. I just, girl, make it make sense for me. Make it make sense for me. Like, why is Bill Cosby even tweeting? Like, who is accessing Bill Cosby's Twitter account to even post these things? And why do I share 20 mutuals with folks on like who are following Bill Cosby? I hope it's news outlets. What's funny about this is Bill Cosby actually would be, if Bill Cosby would have not been in jail for the things that he has done, he will be out here still speaking rhetoric, trash talking, and talking about people like Boosie by saying you need to pull your pants up, and that ain't no language. You need to speak up and talk to put this whole anti-blackness respectability campaign that he was on when he was out here doing these speaking engagements, telling black folks that they need to, speak well and pull their pants up. It's just like, what? Like, that was Bill Cosby a couple of years ago. And I think that was around the time that, you had a lot of conversation about police brutality. I think this was around the Trayvon Martin, if I'm not mistaken, or probably no earlier than that, where he was out here doing speeches like that, talking about y'all need to be out here. You can't get respect if y'all not looking respectful. That's the type of energy that he was giving. So he wouldn't even, in another, in this previous to this, Bill Cosby wouldn't be out here advocating for nobody named Boosie. So it just lets you know that Lee folks only do stuff and only talk about stuff when it's beneficial for them, based off of their feelings. A whole hot, flaming mess. Speaking of this, I want to end on another unknown rapper. Well, unknown now, but known for right now, and who I actually listened to growing up. So Twista posted this photo, and it was comparing Gabourey Sibide and Verzuz Battle. Like, this mess that folks be doing with comparing two black women and saying which one would y'all choose. Misogynoir, rampant. So in option A, you had Gabby, and the option was 401k, make $30 an hour, I guess on the couch, own house, own car, IG, no kids. Who y'all choosing? And then you had Bernice. It said no job, staying on the couch, 2, no car, 12,000 followers, 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, I guess, 3 BDs, I guess that's what it meant. Who y'all choosing? And it's just like, why? And it just reminds you of the constant, harassment, the constant anti-blackness, the constant fat phobia that dark-skinned black women experience. The stuff that I be talking about, we talk about desirability politics, and what they're trying to say is, I am going to choose option B because they are desirable, and I'll deal with all the other drama. When all of it is anti-blackness and misogynoir. That's all it is. Neither one of these women are choosing you, Twista, and neither one of these women are choosing any of these folks making any comments about it. Gabby is all in a whole relationship. She's, I think, married. Bernice Verzuz is probably charging per hour, getting coins and making money off of men who desire her. Like, it's just like, neither one of these folks ain't coming to y'all. So why are we doing this? It's just like, men do this, and like, Twista, you are fat. You are fat. And like, you fat. Like this is the stuff, and then we be thinking this stuff happens in a vacuum, and it's just funny, MySpace content, Facebook memes and stuff. But this stuff is harmful. Like when people see that, like imagine a fat child, 15, 16-year-old watching this fat, dark-skinned girl seeing this. It's just like this constant letting folks know, like, girl, you are not worthy of being yourself. You should be completely unhappy existing in your body. And that stuff is harmful. And I just got to seeing a video of Lizzo, before I even did this video, I saw a video of Lizzo talking about when she was taking a shower, she took her clothes off and how she was like kind of disgusted by her body. I experienced that same stuff. Every once in a while. I think all fat folks do. As much as we talk about we love our fatness, there are sometimes some fat folks who are like, I don't, because the world reminds us each and every day in any type of way that you should not be happy in this body. Like, I don't think folks be understanding the constant pressure where all I'm trying to do is exist. How is me existing in my fat body bothering you so much that you got to post a meme and compare me like this? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And it's extremely harmful. Like, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Could be a whole conversation had about this. I probably will continue this conversation and talking about this on Patreon, because I'm just so invested in eradicating anti-fatness and fat phobia. As a fat, dark-skinned person who's experienced fat phobia a lot, especially in media. So that's all I got. That's all the things I wanted to talk about. There's a couple things I wanted to get into, but we're going to save it for next time. I love y'all so much. Make sure y'all enjoying the rest of y'all week. Y'all washing y'all hands, social distancing, all those things. Until next time, I'll talk y'all later on tonight. Bye.